Yeah, hello, this is Martin from the photoacademy.eu, and here I have a simple method with the channel mixer layers you already know from the part 5 of my black and white series, but this is a more creative way with masking and painting the areas I want to have into the mask from each channel. But at first I want to show you this little layer here, the Vibrance, and it's effective for black and white, even though it's for color modes. But I can show you here with the red channel. I activate the red channel, and you can see if I deactivate or activate the Vibrance what's going on and the difference to this black and white. And for another image like this, you can see this is the normal image, and with the Vibrance we have a nice colorful image. But if we activate the black and white effect of this one red channel, it's affecting all of the channels, but I will only show you the red one. It's very obvious for this video. So we deactivate the Vibrance and we activate it. You can see the change to the contrast and the black and white, especially if you have mist areas in the mountains or at the sea. It's quite often that you have mist there, and it's very good to have this Vibrance layer for the black and white as well. So Vibrance is not only affecting color images, it's also affecting the black and white. Yeah, and what we want to do here for the black and white and the way what's creative is something I told you in the part 5. We can show you the red and the blue, the change to the gray tones. I already did something here to the green image that I can show you as well. I painted a mask, and this is exactly the point of this method, the creative channel mixer method I call it. You're looking to your image, you go into all of the channels and take a look in each channel, and you're choosing the area that looks good to you and that looks best in each channel. Like for this blue, love this rocks here, or the overall contrast of the green, or the contrast of the blue tones in the sky from the red channel. And this is the point. You're going into your channels, like here with the red channel, choose a black brush with 100% opacity, normal mode, and I brush out these blue sky areas. Of course, you will mask a little bit more efficient, a little bit more carefully. I do it very fast here for this video, so it's not very boring to you. Just a little bit like this. So we paint out that. Then we can take a look. I want to have these areas down here because the blue, the rocks disappear in the water. So I take the red, and I want to have all of the red colors in the water from the red channel. Don't want to have it for every red tone of this image, but you can choose it by your own, and you can take a look where the red is the best or where the blue or the green is the best. Depends on your image. And I can tell you, if you have a very nice colorful landscape image, this is the, for me, best method to make a very creative black and white. Just by painting, switching colors, painting with white, painting with black, press the X key, and paint in or out the areas you want to have to your channel. Yeah, I told you already I did this to the green channel, and I want to do this for the blue as well. And for the blue I want to have these areas. I think it's very good, and I want to have a little bit of a contrast in the green tones as well, so I go down in the opacity to something about, I think 30% might be good. Just fast and easy, painting over all the areas that I want to have. A little bit more of a punch of a contrast. And I think some water highlight areas are very good for blue as well. Just paint a little bit over it with a little bit of 30% opacity. And don't forget to have the mask activated, and because we painted out the effect, and I did this because I want to see what I paint, so I paint back the color, but then you have to switch this mask by pressing down Ctrl or Command and I, and then you see here we have the black and white areas we want to have from this channel. And the same is for the red. I have to make sure that I change this mask as well. After that we can activate the whole channels, and because I did this painting not that carefully, or if you want to be fast, you have to take a black and white adjustment layer above of your group to make sure that all the other areas you painted over and all of the channels are going to black and white, and then you can adjust a little bit more by painting in the contrast you want to have. I want to darken this area here, I want to darken this areas here much more. You can paint a little bit of a vignette if you want to into these areas. Maybe we have to go down a little bit with the green, so I paint out the green of these areas I want to have the contrast from the blue. And we can take a look. Yeah, looks good to me. Can affect a little bit more, so the eye is going into the middle part of this image. You can lead the eye by this, and we can take a look. The water looks good, contrast is going in. I want to paint out a little bit of this here. It's very dark, it's a little bit too dark. And we can take a look on the red. Let's bring it back some nice areas. And I want to have a little bit of this blue here in the water, just to contrast a little bit the middle area here. But you get the point. This is the way where you can go creative. You can paint whatever you want, which areas you want, into each channel. Then you have a very nice contrasty image. You can lead the eye by painting something of a vignette, like I did here on the edges, and you can draw the eye into your image, and just the tip, use a Vibrance layer. You can also go into the saturation if you want. You can change a lot with this as well. Change the slider for the Vibrance. Do whatever you want. Use this method to be creative, to have a very nice, creative black and white image. And never forget to use a simple black and white layer. It's just the standard from Photoshop to make sure all the overpaintings you did are going to black and white as well. Yeah, this was it. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Goodbye.